One of the biggest mistakes that adults or leaders or educators make when they are in front of students, especially students of color, is relying too much on an authoritative approach. So, one of the reasons why this doesn't work with communities of color and other historically marginalized groups is because we've seen too many examples of people in power abusing their authority. So the assumption that, oh, you're a leader, you're a teacher, you're an authority, I should just listen to you blindly doesn't work because there's been too many authorities within our communities, within our societies that have abused their power and demonstrated that just because you are an authority does not mean that you are trustworthy or worthy of respect. In addition to, a lot of these communities have been disrespected. So for things beyond their control, people who, just for example, if you look at the Latino community, the phrase illegal alien is such a disrespectful, dehumanizing phrase. So, illegal, you're the bad guy. An alien, you're not even human. So, just hearing phrases like that and knowing that that's how you're being perceived is disrespectful. So, we've been disrespected. The kids of color, they've been disrespected. They're not just going to just give you respect because they very rarely get respected, right? So, one of the first things I do when I walk into a new classroom or a new group, or I'm dealing with a new group of students that I don't know, is I let them know I am not a disrespectful adult. I'm not a disrespectful authority. I know a lot of you have been disrespected for various reasons, whether it's just because you're young people or young people of color or girls or non-binary or Muslim or whatever the reason. I know that for various reasons you've been disrespected. I know how that feels. I remember what that was like when I was a young person, and you don't have to be concerned about that with me. If you feel I'm disrespectful, please, you can talk to me. But the other thing I say, and then this is it's gold. It's vulnerable, but it works. As I say, I'm a black woman in a country that has no love for black women. So I am also often disrespected. I know how that feels. I don't like it either. So can we agree? I'm not going to disrespect you. Please don't disrespect me. Can we agree to that? And when I have that conversation with them, like the rest of my day is butter. They're eating out of my hands. They can't believe that an adult just got that real with them. And then before all of that, I demonstrate the respect, right? You can't walk into a room, immediately start yelling at kids, and then do this whole speech, but I respect you. You have to walk the walk. They're watching you. And once you say that too, I have respect for you, they're going to test you. They're going to say, oh, do you? And so some kid's going to do something potentially disrespectful. So I might have somebody interrupting me or talking while I'm saying that, which very rarely happens. But there might be that kid who's just going to be like, I'm just going to test you. I will tell that kid, I really need you to, it'd be really nice if you could just listen to me right now. I'll get back to whatever it is that you need. I'm going to continue to show you respect, even though right now I feel like you're being disrespectful to me. So the kids are watching that, like, wow, she handled that in a respectful way. So you have to give it. You have to give it and give it and give it, walk the walk, prove it, and then you will get it back. And there's a bunch of other things I would love to share with you about what's really effective with students of color and why I've been so successful and why I am starting my business to teach other leaders how they can be successful with students of color, because it's so much easier than you know. This is Charlotte Stevens with Healing Racism in Schools.